สิ้นเห็ดรู้สึกมันก็ถูกเลยวิ่งใส่หน้าไป
ต้องบอกว่าให้ทิ้งไว้3 วัน
ก็รู้ว่ายังไงมันก็ต้องถูกของที่เต็มนั่นแหละ
ต้องรู้ตัวเก็บผมมีแต่
เดี๋ยวนี้
ที่บอกว่าพี่จะทิ้งมา500รวมกันนะ
9 บาท
เราแป้
แต่เป็นสิ่งที่เล่นไป2 รอบแล้วคิดว่าอะไรนะคนที่ขึ้นดูไว้ก่อนนะ2 รอบ
เลยไม่กล้าต้มเยอะ
ข้าวหรอทำไมเป็นที่แบบเป็นเหนียว
มะนาวเป็น
เกลือที่ไม่เปื่อยต้มคนละหม้อเรียกว่าเป็นการไม่ได้ผิดอีกอันนึงต้มไม่เอาหมูลงหม้อเพราะว่าผมหมูฉันแพ้หมู
ก็ที่จะเอาเงินสดมาเพราะว่าตอนนี้แม่5,000 บาทให้โอนให้ตำบลห้องน้ำเนี่ย
อ๋อได้เราไม่รู้ใช่ไหมล่ะ
จะดูยอดของให้ครบรวมทีเดียว
ได้เยอะนะเป็นคนร่วมทำบุญสร้างห้องน้ำวัดเลยลองอากาศน้ำให้หยิบเอาอะไรอีกไหมมุมนั้นนะให้
เก้าอี้
เก้าอี้ไม่ไปหาแล้วกันนะ เดี๋ยวมีรถก่อนแล้วก็ไปกด
เพื่อน
ต้องมี2 เครื่องทำงานกลางวันและกลางคืนสลับกัน เฉยก่อนเราไปชมที่เล่นสวนตามนั้นแหละถ้าถึงวันนี้ก็โหดไม่รวมกันนะด้านหน้าป่ะร้อนหายใจไม่นิ่ง ให้เล่นตายทำดีแบบว่าปลูกได้ดีอ่ะจะเปิดเป็นกล้องอย่างเดียวหรือจะกล้องด้วย
นมพ่อคนเดียว
ใช่จะกล้องอย่างเดียวก็ได้จะกล้องอย่างเดียวก็ได้จะไม่เปิดพัดลมก็ได้เปิดพัดลมอย่างเดียวก็ได้แต่มันก็ช่วยอย่างนี้ดีนะถ้าทำมาขายได้ในราคาถูกนะทำเรียนแบบเอาง่ายๆสวยๆนะนำเข้านะเลิศนะเนี่ยให้วันเท่าไหร่
5,325มันจะใช้
ที่เป็นคนไปวันเลยใช่ไหม5,325
ผสมไม่ได้เป็นความปรุง
เข้าเลยนะจะหมักไปไม่หวานกับยังไง
เนี่ย
ด้านไหนอ่ะความน้อย
แต่ว่า
ใช้น้ำมันแบบ
เราจะใช้ประกันเครื่องก็ได้
แต่ว่าเราตอบใจเราต้องเป็นประสานงานของเด็กในภาคเกษตรจะมีความเป็นแบบนี้ต้องเป็นกว่าถ้ามามีโอกาสพิเศษแบบนั้นจะเปลี่ยนไปจะเป็น
What's up? Windcraft has 5 classes, all with 3 archetypes. So I made a tier list. It goes without saying that I am objectively correct. Here's the empty tier list, and I'll just be throwing these in during the video. You can also make your own tier list while watching this video, and that link will be in the description. Let's start with the big gun. By that, I mean Archer, Bolt Slinger, Trapper, and Sharpshooter. Trapper has a dog, so it is instantly a cool archetype. This archetype specializes in laying down a minefield and carefully pushing or maneuvering through traps. Bolt Slinger is the ultimate arrow spam class. This makes arrows so fast, in fact, that the recoil can make you fly. Sharpshooter is the best out of the 3. With the ability Focus, your damage increases by nearly double as long as you never miss your shots. Sharpshooter is my favorite Archer type. Sharpshooter is the best option for raids and boss content. It does the most damage out of the 3 archetypes and boasts multiple playstyles at differing skill level requirements. Tier Stack is one of the easiest playstyles in the game. With Archer's ranged attack, it becomes even stronger. Your ability to consistently do damage and stay safe at range makes this playstyle a cakewalk. Bolt Slinger has a crazy playstyle. Arrow Storm causes recoil. With this recoil, alongside some momentum manipulating techniques, the player can fly. It's easy to learn, but hard to master. Of course, this is only possible if you do not take the ability called Elusive, which would normally cancel the recoil from Arrow Storm. Typically, you would take this ability since Bolt Slinger used to be the best option for grounded Archer spell spam. But I would rather just use Trapper or Sharpshooter for that. Bouncy bomb arrows, traps, a bunch of pets. This chaotic archetype is usually very entertaining. But what archetype would be best for leveling up? Truth be told, they would all work. Trapper would be the best for mob grinding, but Bolt Slinger has great quality of life abilities like Frenzy and Walk Speed. Alright, time to make people mad. I think Bolt Slinger sucks. A tier. It sucks, but it's like still very usable. Trapper is a solid A tier. And last for Archer is Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is easily S tier. Sharpshooter does ooga booga damage and has a ton of viable playstyles. But of course, if I had to rate these 3 archetypes specifically by funness, Trapper's on top. Bolt, trash. And Sharpshooter, it's a solid A. Windcraft Wizard Gang. Riftwalker, Lightbender, and Arcanist. Riftwalker sucks. I think it's deserving of trash tier, but no. I've been informed that it should at least be B. Riftwalker's design makes me angry. Damage ramping with Winded is slow, and the archetype relies on spell spam, but does not offer any way to print mana like the other archetypes can. Hilarious enough, Riftwalker is the reason why there's now a spell CPS macro limit. TKW, the player who uploaded this video, made me start thinking, maybe macros are way too strong. But this is legal, technically. Rule number 2 states that macros are only allowed to be used to input single 3-click spell commands at a time. Unfortunately, Macro Mage's unlimited potential has become limited in the latest hot patch. On day 1 of adding the new spell limit, they might have introduced some funny bugs. Riftwalker, B for bad. Lightbender. I like this archetype, and I am totally not biased. Lightbender is an archetype that is easy to learn and use. This archetype focuses on healing, and many elements of its design play into that. Lightbender replaces this Meteor with the Orb. Unlike Meteor, this spell sticks around, making this class less spell spam oriented. Lightbender is great for everything in Windcraft. A tier. And lastly, my favorite mage archetype, Arcanist. It is simply the best mage archetype, both being the best for low-level progression and endgame gameplay. This archetype's main feature is an ability that prints mana. Your heal spell gets replaced with Arcane Transfer, which gives you the ability to cash in on all of the mana in your mana bank. The mana bank fills up by successfully landing hits from Meteor and Ice Snake. At 120, casting Transfer will give you all the mana and recast your last spells for free. Dude, I love Chaos Explosion. This ability receives its own upgrade to 5 spells, and there's even a 1 with a major ID for Chaos Explosion. The extra spells from Chaos Explosion assist in charging your mana bank for yet another Chaos Explosion, resulting in a very enjoyable and satisfying cascading effect. Arcanist is easily the best mage archetype for beginners to start off with. This archetype quickly gains the ability to spell spam, which is exceedingly powerful. Your heal spell might sound bad, but it doesn't actually matter at all. In fact, I would argue that it's good that you no longer have a healing spell. Offense is the best defense. Instead of wasting your mana on casting the heal spell, you can instead just use health potions. and focus your mana on dealing damage or teleporting away from enemies. A for Arcanist. Arcanist is definitely S tier for funness. Lightbender is A, but it depends on the build. And Riftwalker is trash. Next, Assassin has 3 very different archetypes, each designed with a different intention of control. Shade Stepper, Trickster, and Acrobat. There is something about Shade that just makes it the most interesting to think about, but it falls short of expectations. It excels in the content where its niche performs as intended, like Legendary Island, but falls flat in general. That said, Shade Stepper offers the best abilities for low-level progression. Trickster is really powerful. By level 80, you will already have access to one of the strongest playstyles in the game, Trichobat. Check this out. Level 80 Trickster build. Mostly just quest items, and they all have the XP bonus as well, so it's great for leveling up. This level 4 daggers, absolutely nuts, and that should be all the equipment. That's so great. Trickster's main thing is having clones that will absorb damage taken and eventually recast yourself. We take some abilities from Acrobat in order to make his playstyle even stronger, like Weightless mixed with bonus jump height equipment. Trichobat at its core is just jumping around and killing stuff, which is pretty funny.
Hey.
Time for the solo. Acrobat is the best. It's easily one of the most unique playstyle experiences in Windcraft. Learning how to play and mastering flight is a whole new category of satisfying. It's not even time for the funness rating, but I don't care. Acro is easily S tier for fun. Acrobat's damage scales upwards as you continue to learn and master being a bird. A couple passive damage sources serve as a consistent flow of damage, and with the ability Weightless, you print mana every time you hit enemies while flying. Shade Stepper in B. Acrobat is A tier, right between Arcanist and Lightbender. Trickster is super damn good and is deserving of S tier. It excels in all content and does hella damage. But for fun, you already know! Acrobat S tier, easy peasy. Trickster is kinda mid. A tier. Shade Stepper has satisfying burst potential, and the immersion makes it that much better. The developers just need to throw caution to the wind and make Shade Stepper busted. Shaman. Summoner, Ritualist, and Acolyte. Shaman has many cool design concepts, but the execution makes them feel flat. Ritualist has a stance-based playstyle. You swap from mask to mask in order to continually activate buffs and debuffs. The final Ritualist upgrade is an awakened mode where you benefit from all the mask buffs for 25 seconds. You have to charge it up, so it's kind of like an ultimate ability, but despite how cool that might sound, the masks instead best serve to improve the 2 other archetypes. Summoner is an archetype that plays itself. There's very little you have to do in regards to summons, and it kind of ruins expectations. You have these goblins and effigies that come out of the totems, and they go to town until their time limit expires. By the way, Summoner only has 2 unique summons. Trapper has 3. Let that sink in! Acolyte is badass. The theme of Acolyte makes it more ritualistic than ritualist, and your totems drink your blood in order to make your aura spell absolutely busted. Doing so will increase your damage dealt, and you'll also be healed. This archetype has a cool concept of health investment and being rewarded because of it. Acolyte, Summoner, and Ritualist in A tier. For the funness tier, Summoner can suffer in B. Acolyte and Ritualist though? They're big chillin' in A. I might not be the biggest fan of Shaman, but Acolyte is still pretty cool. It's also the best for low-level grinding. Make sure you grab Ritualist's Lunatic Mask and Hymn of Hate. And your grinding will be super easy. Save the best for last. Warrior has my favorite trio of archetypes. Fallen, Battle Monk, and Paladin. Fallen is the Berserker class of Windcraft. Casting War Scream activates a corrupted state where taking damage will make you stronger. Fallen is incredibly strong, and it's my recommendation for new warrior players. Battle Monk is a perfect example of an archetype. Mobility and quality of life is Battle Monk's forte. And there's so many playstyles allowed because of Battle Monk. Uppercut Surfing, Generalist, Bash Scream, Charge Spam, all of these only exist because of Battle Monk. Despite being a seemingly overpowered archetype, I still do not recommend it for leveling. Battle Monk exists as an excellent option for endgame content due to its spell spam nature. You're better off with opting for Fallen's damage or Paladin's survivability instead as a low-level warrior. Paladin is in a weird spot where the abilities are cool, I guess, but they still need to be tuned up a little bit. You have survivability and upgrades designed around taking some hits, like Manichism, one of my favorite Paladin abilities. Sacred Surge is really good, and Paladin is still being worked on. The direction they're taking Paladin in seems to be very interesting, so I'm definitely getting excited to see what they're cooking up. For now, if you want to be a tank, use Paladin. Fallen and Battle Monk are both S tier, and Paladin is A tier. More importantly, the funnest tier list. Battle Monk is just the most interesting. Viable variety and intriguing build playstyles easily place Battle Monk in S tier. Doing huge damage is always fun, especially when it's associated with added risk or reward. Fallen specializes in this idea, so of course it would be a banger archetype. S tier. I would love to rate Paladin higher than it deserves, but they're still cooking! And that's all 5 classes. Am I wrong? Am I right? Please prove me wrong in the comments. I will be reading all of them, and since I am objectively correct, I can't wait to inform anyone with a different opinion on why they are wrong. Thanks for watching. Oh my god. Horace, wait. Hey, what are you doing?
ตอนใหญ่นะของซ่อนตอนแค่เล็กนิดเดียวเอง
เป็นไก่สุกสุกสีอัน
เ ผลพังแล้วน้ำแช่แล้วเอ๊ะหลังมันถูกขาดที่ข้าวไว้ใช่ไหม ต้องบอกว่าเราต้องไปขออนุญาตทางของชาติเนาะต้องบอกงานจะบอกว่ามีตัวนะโทรคุยกับแม่ต้องบอกเขาว่าต้องมีหมวดเดี๋ยวจะต้องตัดของเราไปเก็บดีแล้วไม่ยิ้มฟังกระพริบตา3 ครั้งเคยโดนไหม
ครับ
แบงค์อะไร
ร้อนอยู่นะ
ที่เดินไปถึงงับถึงมาถ้าเป็นอันนี้แหละช่องนี้เนี่ยมีคนพูดตาม2.8 แสนคน โรงเรียนจี้ไม่ประกาศผลนะถ้าประกาศ
โอกาสคือมันมีข่าวลือไงคุณต่อทางว่าเนี่ยถ้าโรงเรียนนี้ก็เลยตื่นตระหนกพวกเฟซนิวอ่ะต้องจับพวกในติ๊กต็อกนี่ก็เป็นที่เทียบหมดเลยคนตายกับคนนั้นตายคนนี้ตายแบบเทียบเด็กๆอ่ะ
ก่อนตายไม่งงกลายเป็นว่าติ๊กต็อกมีข่าวปลอมเยอะใช่ไหม
มันใช้ไส้กรองเดียวกันนะ
มันแพงมันไร้สาระคือมันแบบมันมีบอดี้แล้วก็มานั่งล้างบอดี้ไงเพลงที่แมวชนล้มโครมนี้
จะเป็นคนลงโทษได้ไงไปเรื่อย
เราดูแล้วกันล้าง
ใช่ต้องล้างฝุ่นเกาะก็
โอ้เนี่ยเขาปิดแล้วแอร์เย็นเนี่ยลงที่แอร์สูงตัวที่ถูก
แล้วแม่ถามว่า
แมวฟังอ๋อถ้ามันไม่เราจะแข่ง เนี่ยยังคิดอยู่เลยเนี่ยว่าถ้าเอาพัดลมซื้อออนไลน์ก็ได้ตอนนั้นไม่กี่ร้อยเนี่ย
อ๋อถ้าออนไลน์ก็
ที่ว่าเสียแล้วก็เสียบต้องข้อนั่นของเราต่อไปอยู่อย่างฟิวเลยนะ
พอก็ใช้แปดใช่ใช้แค่6 นิ้วดีครับ
ข้อเราไม่ได้ใหญ่ขนาดนี้เลยข้อ5 นิ้วเองข้อเฟกที่มันต่อเครื่องดูดอากาศของเราอยู่ตอนนี้เครื่องดูดอากาศเรามันประสิทธิภาพไม่ถึงไง
Hello again everyone and welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Aurelius and today we're going to be going over update 0.24.2 which is currently on the Alpha Network, including the Year of the Witch event, as well as a bunch of mining changes. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe as we approach 90 and eventually 100k. Use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order, and without any further ado, let's get started. So to begin here today, we are here at Agnes, who is in charge of the Year of the Witch, and the concept is very simple. Mobs will be dropping ingredients during this year, and in order to get the ingredients, you just need to kill mobs of a certain type. So if you kill undead, you can get festering flies. If you kill ender mobs, you get void ooze. Kill arthropods, you get spider eggs, so on and so forth for every mob type in the game. And taking a look at the guide in full, here is every single type. Obviously, they're pretty clear where things come from, like you're going to get shield dust from the shielded mobs, the ruffled feather from the airborne mobs, the funny bone from the skeletal, glaciated brains from glacial, so on and so forth. I think it's pretty obvious what comes from where. When you actually get these ingredients, and you're going to need a lot of them, you are going to be able to use those ingredients on upgrades. For example, if you kill a bunch of undead mobs and you get festering flies, you get 32 of them, you can get a witch's talisman, which gives you some alchemy wisdom. You can then upgrade that using void ooze as well as frog legs into a witch's ring. Then you can take that and you can upgrade it with smoldering embers, spell soot, and gelatinous goop, and you can get the artifact. There's also a full line of cauldrons here, which you can use to upgrade your witch pet. Once again, going to require 64 of pretty much every single type of mob type drop in the game. There's also the witch's sack over here, which you can use to pretty clearly put the items that you would get from the mob into a sack. There's the pig brain mix-in, as well as the blended fish mix-in. These allow you to get bonuses for the other Year of the Blank events. The team was kind of going over this, that they wanted this event to be the main event that you do to get benefits and buffs in the other events, which I like personally. I think this is really nice. You're going to need frog legs as well as waterborne lice. This is from the aquatic mobs. I believe the frog legs are from animal mobs, so it's not going to require the most crazy types of kills to get these two mix-ins. And then we have the witch pet, of course, which is 64 festering flies on base for undead mobs. So undead mobs seem to be pretty big in this event. That's not all though. If we head over to Alcina, we can see that there is a stew system. If you get 64 of every single type of mob drop, you will be able to get 10,000 coins, 10,000 alchemy XP, as well as 1 magic find on that specific type of mob. So for example, Void Porridge is with Void Ooze. This will give you 1 magic find on Ender mobs. So on and so forth for every single type of mob in the game. Once again, the event is not the most complicated thing in the world. You're just going to go out into the world and kill stuff. It's going to be pretty interesting to see people leveling up the bestiary. I imagine that would be very popular during this event, but it's not the most exciting thing. But it's not bad either. Heading over to the Dwarven base camp, we can actually talk about the next update as part of this release. Notably, if you do /RNG, can see that we now have a frozen corpse RNG meter. This will allow you to get stuff like the Shattered Locket, for instance. And as you can see, the Shattered Locket is 2.5 million XP in the system, with each Vanguard corpse being 25,000 total XP. I will hover over pretty much everything else here. Nothing is too out of the ordinary, I'm going to be honest. Some of the drops are actually pretty nice and pretty generous compared to where they are on the main server. Would love to hear what you think about these down below. The Caged Wisp, by the way, is another new item that we'll talk about a little bit later. The RNG meter isn't the only new part of this update, though. There's now also a collection system for corpses, so if you follow the route on screen right now, you will be able to get over to the corpse collection area. It's a little hole in the wall right here by Grandpa Wolf. You have to click on him a little bit and he does a bunch of dialogue. After you get through all of the dialogue, you'll be able to click on Grandpa Wolf and see the frozen corpse milestones. So to begin here, you'll need to loot 10 lapis corpses. You'll get the organ donor talisman, 10,000 glaciite powder, as well as 5 skyblock XP. Then you need 25 lapis corpses, 1 umber, and 1 tungsten, and you gain a plus 10% chance to spawn plus 1 frozen corpse when spawning a glaciite mineshaft, 25,000 glaciite powder, and 10 skyblock XP. Then at milestone 3, you need 50 lapis corpses, 5 umber, and 5 tungsten. You gain a plus 10% chance to gain plus 1 item when looting a frozen corpse, 50,000 glaciite powder, and 15 skyblock XP. Milestone 4 is 100 lapis, 10 umber, 10 tungsten, and 1 vanguard, giving you the organ donor ring upgrade, 75,000 glaciite powder, and 20 skyblock XP, and that's the one I have right now, giving you 1 cold resistance, and sending out a ding when within 20 blocks of an unlooted frozen corpse. At tier 5, we have 250 lapis corpses needed, 25 umber, 25 tungsten, and 5 vanguards needed. This one gives you another plus 10% chance to spawn plus 1 frozen corpse when spawning a glaciite mineshaft, 100,000 glaciite powder, and 25 skyblock XP. Tier 6 continues on, 500 lapis, 50 umber, 50 tungsten, and 10 vanguards, giving you a plus 10% chance to get plus 1 item when looting a frozen corpse, 150k glaciite powder, and 30 skyblock XP. And the final tier gets you the final organ donor artifact upgrade, 200k powder, as well as 35 skyblock XP, and needs 1,000 lapis progress, 100 umber, 100 tungsten, and 20 vanguard corpses. As part of this update, the frozen corpse loot tables have been updated, but going through these loot tables would take 20 minutes. So I'm just going to link to them down below and just tell you that they have been improved with the goal of making higher tier corpses more profitable overall, although the variance is still intended. There is another major mining change I want to go over though, with regard to Lumina. This is how you pick up your first mining deployable. 1,000 coins, you can pick that up, and then you can head over to you get upgrades that you can make here.
ดีเฟมมาดี
Requires the Dwarven Lantern, and requires the Growth.
เอเด็กจะเล่นเอเด็ก
The Titanium Lantern, the Mithril Lantern, purified titanium, and an enchanted emerald block. This will give you 60 mining speed, 15 mining fortune, and 5 heat resistance. Then we have the Glaciite Lantern. This one requires a titanium lantern, 4 glaciite amount.
แต่งงไอ้เหี้ยโดนแบนเฉยวะเอเด็ก
ใช่ไหมบิ๊กก็โดนใช่ไหม
ทำโซนวอลเลนเลยเมื่อวานอ่ะไอ้เหี้ย
It also has the
เรื่องเตะกูแล้วแบนกูเนี่ย
benefits of the deployable to all players inside of a glaciite mineshaft, regardless of distance. Then we have the Will of Wisp. This is what you need to be a wisp for, which is a rare drop.
เตะแล้วแบน
เหมือนแรงจะลดด้วยรู้สึก
สวย มันก็ลดทั้งห้องเลยนะ
มันมี500มันลดเหลือ400อ่ะ440ของกู500กว่า
สวยเตะแล้วแบน
เหี้ยจัด
Oh, and by the way, if you forgot what an ever-burning flame was,
ใครมันโปรวะ
plasma
หรือ
bucket.
ระบบมันวะต้องทำขอโทษพวกกูเนี่ยเอากล่องแอร์รูมมาให้พวกกูคนละกล่อง
There are also a bunch of other
คือว่าใช่เล
เนี่ย
ย
พวกกูไม่ยอม
added the ability to salvage frosted skewed for 100 ice essence. They added a 5 million coin NPC sell price to the frosted skew. food, as well as the shattered locket. Don't know why you would ever sell those, but whatever. They added a worm and secret tablet widget to just hollows. They added a 2.5 gemstone spread, using pendant of Devon's legacy tier bonus, and they've adjusted the Mine Fiesta start times, spreading them more evenly throughout the Skyblock year. Now occurring throughout the 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, and 10th. This is not a minister, by the way. That will still be. They've adjusted Mort to now ask for a spirit bone instead of a red as part of his Abathon class. They've improved the clarity of the departed as part of Mountain Perk's item lore. They've adjusted dead nature cast as part of the perk from 50% to 5%. And as he already mentioned, they've added a lid turn.
แต่เป็น
There are quite a few
แม่งลบแรงไป76
other aspects.
ใช่เหรอแต่ค่าเข้ามันแค่5-40ไม่ใช่เหรอ
ใช่76ก็มันไปดูนี่ดิแมทซัมมารี่อะซัมมารี่
แต่ค่า
แม่งลบ2 เท่าอ่ะ
The main goal here is for trophy base
มันลบไป76
เพราะว่าเราออกนะมันเลยให้เราลบ2 เท่า
is a
ออกระหว่างเกม
ไม่เราไม่ได้ออกมันอ่ะเตะเราออก
ก็ใช่ไง
เหี้ยโคตรแย่
and they've also
Đồn
adjusted
sao?
purchase requirements for the
Nhiều đấy.
crest. Can now be purchased infinitely instead of one per profile, and it's now capped at 7 strength. Quite a few changes in terms of dungeon era as well. They've added the
Hit
spirit
power,
box
PM
and
speed,
the
Berlin, Berlin.
war drop table and removed it from the dark auction.
ต้องมีแต่ว่า
It can only drop from the obsidian chest and costs 15 mil to open, and has 4 times less weight than the spirit sword. They've added a chat message that displays whenever you level up a boss collection. They've adjusted golden heads and diamond heads to now be purchased from Ophelia upon being unlocked. With this change, diamond heads now carry over upgrades from golden heads. They've added 250 gold essence to boss collection tiers, where gold heads were previously awarded, and they've added 1,000
คือเขา power
diamond
lead
essence
คน
to
อื่น
boss
เป็นบีครับ
collection
ก็
tiers,
ใช้
where
คิดเขา
diamond
power
heads were previously awarded. They've adjusted the default dungeons class from berserk to archer, which is kind of
อืม
interesting.
โอเคกูไปปรับตั้งค่า
The
แล้ว
ability to
เกม
activate
เล่นคนเดียว
berserk's
เล่น
throwing
แบบ
axe
มาก
by
กำลังคิดอยู่ก็จะไปเล่นเอฟเฟกต์แบบกราฟิกต่ำสุดดีไหมใส่จะได้ไม่แยงตากู
speed stat.
ก็ได้
Base has gone from
แต่
3
กู
ต่ำสุด
เล่นภาพโคตรสวยมาตลอดแต่ว่ากราฟิกต่ำสุดแม่ง
Fishing, they've added a golden fish tablist widget to
ไม่ไงนี่เลย
the file. They've adjusted the speed of
ต่ำสุดยังไงวะ
fishing.
ต่ำสุดแบบที่โปรเพลเยอร์เล่นกันเลยต่ำสุดแบบภาพแม่งไม่มีเงาไม่มีแสงเฮียเลย
ดินน้ำมันนะ
Upon successful
มันปรับยังไงวะให้มันมีนี่
Very nice.
ไม่รู้กูรู้แค่มันจะไม่มีแสงไม่มีเงา